Ever since the Frisbee was invented, dogs were obsessed with them. Let's find out more about this doggy addiction.
So Gus was on death row. He was a Reno street dog, and he was going to be euthanized the next day because he has a pit bull in him. We asked if we could take care of him for the weekend, and as soon as he came into our house, he jumped on our bed and fell into our hearts. We realized he was going to be a great Frisbee dog because we kept losing tennis balls in the wintertime in Tahoe. So we switched to a Frisbee at the dog park one day and just threw it up for him, and he jumped and caught it, and we both looked at each other and were like,
we were amazed. We were like,
let's
wow.
try this now.
Yeah.
So he was a complete natural.
You guys want to play with the Frisbee? Huh? You want to play with the Frisbee? Okay, get it. So Australian Shepherds are working dogs, and they can just go all day. They can run, etc. So Frisbee is a really good game for them. They're really excited when they get to work. And something about the breed is that they really need something to do, and you need active, active family, active lifestyle if you have an Australian Shepherd. Want to get the Frisbee? There we go.
Well, I think playing Frisbee catch with your dog is a great way to enjoy your dog. But there are a few things you have to be careful with, and a few problems that we see in practice are, remember your Frisbee is hard, so your dog is catching this Frisbee with its face. So remember, broken teeth are a problem sometimes from dogs catching that hard Frisbee. So you can try to get a soft Frisbee, that'll help with that a lot. Remember also when your dog chews on the Frisbee that it leaves little grooves in the Frisbee, and those little sharp bits of plastic that are left behind on the Frisbee can cut your dog's lips, can cut your hands, things like that. So be a little careful with that. The other thing is that because your dogs are jumping, we get a lot of jumping injuries, which in particular lead to torn cruciate ligaments in the knees or hip problems. That's just with any athletic dog, we see those kinds of injuries. But all in all, I think it's an awesome sport because it really brings owners and their dogs together in a team sport kind of way.
Got a soft Frisbee here. This kind won't hurt their teeth. I throw it low so that they don't jump up too high because they're very enthusiastic, and that high jump they could fall and hurt themselves. You guys want to get the Frisbee? Okay.
Gus, the Frisbee dog, at a beach near you.
One of the problems is if you want your dog to be good at Frisbee, you have to be good at Frisbee. So when I botched the throw, that wasn't very good. Doesn't show off his talents. If I do just the right throw at the right level of speed, he can catch it just about every time. Really, really good at it.
So as soon as we get home from a Frisbee session, he's completely content. He'll go right to the water bowl and lap up as much water as possible, and then just lay on the ground. We'll put a fan on him, and he's perfectly happy just hanging out. But then give it about 5 hours, and he's ready to go again.
Yeah, it's almost like he has OCD. I don't know if dogs have that, but that's what it seems like if I had to diagnose it myself.
So one of the hardest parts with Frisbee is getting it back from them because they love to play tug of war with it. And when you're training them, to have them bring it back, you give them treats when they drop it. And with Aito, for example, if he drops it a little bit too far away, I tell him, get the Frisbee, and I reward him when he brings it right to me and drops it in front of me. Aito, get the Frisbee. Good boy.
So if you're interested in having your dog be a Frisbee dog, I just suggest doing little tosses. Just kind of get him interested in the Frisbee, get him excited about it, kind of show it off a little bit. Do a little bit farther each time. And then as your dog gets a little bit more developed with the small toss, you can try to do longer tosses, see if he'll go for that.